The following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
Cool. So you will find yourself in the city.
We have huge plugs and shit though, don't we?
Yep.
So I'm changing back. I don't feel comfortable in these clothes. I need my robe. It's freedom, man. It's freedom.
Your blue robes that make you easily recognizable.
Cloak. And I have a hat, so that hides my hair. I just hope it doesn't fall down a pit.
Would I do that to you?
Yes.
Fair enough. Your hat falls down a pit.
Adrian, how much do you trust the documents you came across?
I'm not sure. I mean, it was incredibly convenient for me to find them, and the guard was incredibly suspicious. Too convenient. Like he got stuck behind a door, and then when I went to look for him, he was just fighting with his own belt. Seemed to be giving me time. Why? What's wrong?
You detected evil coming from Duke Roman.
You think we should kill?
I think it's important to look into this church matter. Even
And then
Yes,
we
I'm
kill?
going along.
maybe.
I'm going along with this now to see where this leads.
And the little lady boy, we kill him too. The other one.
I don't think we should kill everyone involved. We'll have to. We'll see where the church situation leads. It may give us more information. The documents there are less likely to be tampered with or placed by someone else.
The problem was that all the documents I came across didn't give any insight into either of the Duke, either the one who deserves it or not.
Well, I don't think that Baron has anything to do with it anymore. I think it's something to. I think the church.
The documents I found there are almost unrelated to that, even though they speak of treachery with regards to the king.
I think the church is the benefactor, not the Baron, and we'll just have to find out which brother is the true culprit. For now, though, it would be in our best interests to put Roman back in charge, simply because he would pardon our crimes. And
That's not a good enough reason.
and
to put a
likely
man in
give us the
charge.
ring.
That is still not a good enough reason to put a man in charge who should not belong and who is.
Well, he does belong, Saphira, and even if he is evil, that doesn't necessarily mean he'll do evil things, remember?
Let's just see where this
He
leads
might
us
be-
before making any decisions one way or the other.
He might be more likely to act against the armies than the army in the north than Duke Caspar is. And that's something we need.
Perhaps.
If work for evil man, get paid in death.
Is that a saying you have?
Yeah.
Aren't you working for an evil man just to save your own life?
And he will try kill me when I finish.
As long as you can accept it, I suppose.
And I kill him first. It's good.
Good luck with that. I was wondering perhaps when we get back, I don't know, Lee, I don't suppose you'd be able to...
Kill? Yeah.
No,
Uh,
perhaps see if you can find anything that Roman might have on him.
This is
Like we searched for documents in the main keep, see if you might be able to find something there.
I try. Is easier if
You're asking the illiterate to find special documents.
it's easier if person did first, but I can try.
Lee can't read common.
I just find the paper.
Yeah, he just needs to find
I just
the
find
papers
the.
and bring them to us.
It's going to be Baby Groot all over again.
I don't think you understand how difficult it is to sort through a number of documents if you can't read, Sphera.
Unless you can
I
find
took-
a way to sneak
I
in.
took-
Suddenly, your vision sort of gets a little fuzzy and you hear a voice inside your head. It says, "You are further south than you were before. You should be heading north. Kill the Frostwalker. I, Shahar the Dunes, command it."
I get
What?
there.
I cannot hear you, you know well. You must
Stupid man.
find someone who can write and command them to write your response, then look upon it, and I will see. And have them explain why you are so far delayed.
Are you okay, Lee?
What's
You're
wrong,
making
Lee?
a lot of noises.
Yeah, the man, the evil man that want to kill me, he talked to me in here. He want someone to write why we not killed.
Frostwalker?
Yeah, and then I look, and he see.
Okay.
Well, we're not exactly in the
Give me.
best
So
place.
you're saying you hear voices in your head?
They counsel
They
you.
counsel you? You
They-
understand? They talk to you?
They
They talk to you.
They tell
They tell you things that you will do. They show
tell
you
me
what
things
you
you'll
do to me.
They talk to me.
So fucking going into it, Jim.
Speaking in your head? That's powerful magic. Just what kind of man have you gotten involved with, Lee?
His name Huai Xing. He bad man.
I remember you
And he
talking.
has in his employ a powerful magic man called Shapao of the Dunes. A
and
man who can still see with no eyes.
and Mo Shouxi, like you, like a magic man.
Mage?
He talked to me and
Oh.
he see what I. He can see what I see.
Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. Because now he knows that Saphira has the sword and I have that staff.
Not all the time.
I don't know if he see all the time. He probably needs sleep.
Or he can only see when he focuses on it. It's not like a... Oh, I think I see.
Sometime my eye go like
Like when I don't have
blurry,
my glasses on.
like blurry,
Fuzzy?
Then he talked to me.
Oh, well, I can write a letter right now.
As we're walking through the town.
You've got a back, you've got a shield, it's a flat surface.
Not a bloody table.
You could write in the snow. For fuck's sake.
You could, I
You're knee
suppose.
deep in it.
I don't think that'd be a good idea considering we're in the middle of town. Explaining why we had to come back up from Norgard and what we
Also, you probably don't need to pee that much.
Yeah.
Can't you just write something like, wait an hour or two and then we can do it later when we're not predisposed?
Okay. So I'll just quickly, like, probably against Saphira. Against Saphira. Saphira, just lean over so I can write against your shield.
Okay.
So I'll just write, sorry, we can't, we're not in a place we can explain. But I'll explain I'll explain tonight.
My patience is not unlimited.
He wait, and he is scared of us.
Okay.
He is very, very weak, and I am going to kill him.
Okay.
I like to kill.
I've noticed. It makes me uneasy sometimes.
But
You're lucky he can't hear you. Next time I will put earphones on.
thank you.
It's fine. We should probably get on our way.
Right, the secret entrance to the temple looms before you. Just around the corner you can go to the not secret entrance. Choose your destiny.
You might as well go to the secret one.
I have a feeling the secret entrance is 14 plus.
Hey, listen, you've got rogue skills, right? One of them is actually detect noise. You should do that.
Yeah, you can see if the secret entrance is clear on the other
Hey,
side.
listen.
Listen!
No fucking way.
Oh!
It's
Sounds like a crypt.
very quiet.
Oh, so there's no one in there?
Guaranteed.
Oh, sweet. The DM said guaranteed. He wouldn't lie to us. Oh.
When he failed his roll, they're allowed to.
Oh. Well,
Well,
as far as we know, it's quiet, so...
well, let's go in there.
What? I check for trap first.
Smart.
No trap.
So we're going out.
So, okay. You poke around the entrance looking for traps, and you don't find it. Who's going first?
Well, I will.
Cool. Can I get a dexterity check from you, please?
Yeah. Nine. Isn't the number, not me refusing after saying yes.
So good. I assume that's a part. Well, it has to be, doesn't it?
Yes.
If you've got a armor class modifier, then it's got to be. Cool. Yep. Who's next?
Probably me.
Dex check.
It's on.
Oh, I think that's a success. Dex check.
Yeah, it's under.
Alright, cool. You all enter.
See, I say no trap.
You know, you should probably be at the front checking for more traps, Lee.
Okay.
What, you think they put traps through the place they walk through all the time?
Well, if they know where they are, then they could avoid them.
What is the general... What's in here, basically?
It's just like a little cavernous thing. It wiggles around and ends in a door. Big
I
oak
suppose we'll
door.
close the whatever the...
Rimed
form-
and frost.
What form did the secret entrance take? Was it like a rock door?
It's
kind of
actually
thing,
just
or-
a completely open thing. It's just the way the rocks are positioned, you don't see it. Unless you know it's there. So,
It
if
tricks
anyone
the
was
eye,
observing,
basically.
and everyone was observing you, it would look like you just walked through rock. Because of the way it's positioned, and it looks like the seamless part of rock with another bit.
Oh, okay.
So we don't need to close that behind us, so it's basically that.
That was a 2.
Just whip it on it there. There we go.
Now it's a 3.
It's still very quiet in here. It's good.
Well, you're in front of a door. An oak
Now
door.
listen again.
No. Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah.
Very quiet.
Are you sure?
But he says it's quiet.
I cannot hear anything.
Okay. You can also, since you're in front, perceive the door in the environment. Okay. For a supposedly secret door, this sure has been used a shit ton. Like a lot. Like a lot. There is frost on the door, but not as much as there should be. The ice, it should be like caked into the thing. It isn't. It's broken, crisp and free. This frost is stamped flat in this entire corridor, and there's scrape marks all over the wall from like equipment or whatever. You would say that this has been used most recently today by more than 3 or 4 people.
Has been many people here. Today has been many people.
How many do you think?
More than this many, probably.
Wow.
Is a lot of people.
I know. Roman did say he was sending his people through these tunnels, though.
I checked door for trap.
Okay.
It's no trap.
Okay.
So we just open the door.
Okay. So you grip the handle and you pull it down, and you hear a thunk, and the door swings towards you. So you pull it, and as it grinds open, sort of like as the door gets to about like a 45-degree angle from its original thing, it keeps going. Inside is a brightly lit stone chamber. There are crates, small crates, and sacks, and provisions, like say from many supply wagons, stacked everywhere. There are also some guards who are like in the middle of eating. Drip.
Guards
drip.
dressed like me, or guards dressed...
Guards,
Or Templars?
you can't see past him,
Okay.
but the guards are dressed in...
Was that like a 2 in hide and shadows?
Yeah.
The guards are dressed in a mix of brigandine and ringmail. They have a tabard over the top which is black. It has a flame and a charging bore, and that is backed by a spread wing serpentine shape that you would recognize as, say, a dragon.
Is it any of these?
Let me have a look. I don't remember which ones you got.
So I failed my move silently, but I succeeded
No, it is not any
really
of
well in hide and shadows.
them. However, if you've seen the cover of Skyrim, it looks a little like that.
Okay.
Okay, so they don't see you. You're fucking lucky. Now you can observe them more closely. You will notice they're not, for military-looking people, like they're in uniform tab and they have the same sort of plume. They're not in the best shape. They're sort of, one of them is noticeably his arm is stretched over a porcine gut. Their levels of kemptness and military precision is varies wildly. Their gear is not well maintained, but some of it is. Their position, the way they sit, is slovenly. They eat with lack of care, and they do not remind you of like soldiers you have seen from other nations. You would say these would, if they were not wearing tabards, you would say they are not soldiers. They are
Farmers.
they'd be more like, say, sloppy mercenary types, not proper, not what Western nations have generally called proper fighting men.
And how many can I see?
12.
Wow. Okay. So I'm just going to put my hand up to stop these guys coming through. Just at the minute, while I have a look at everything. And then...
Right, there are drag marks on the floor where the crates have been pushed over there. By your estimates, you would say there's enough supplies here to maybe feed this whole town for 2 months. You would also say, judging from the racks on the wall, that there's enough military equipment here to outfit a force of maybe about 100 people.
Okay.
That's like halberds, axes, bows.
Staffs.
No staves.
Fuck. I don't have a weapon.
I'm fine with that.
Um,
Okay, look, worst things to come to worst, you get like a halberd and you say, can you cut the end off of this, please? And he does, and then you have a staff.
so what are they doing now?
They're
They can't see
eating
they
and
just turn
telling
back
fart
to-
jokes and
Okay.
farting and
They
eating.
just turned away from the door. And,
Yeah. I mean, the door's open. One of them was like, the door's blown open or something. It's blown open backwards. Well, close it after the beans.
okay.
Oh,
Is more than this many men, but less than that many men?
15.
No. That many.
It's 12.
Very,
Fat?
eating a lot of food. They have, pig with fire on their belly.
Oh my
And
God.
and a dragon.
And a dragon.
How long does it have the dragon?
No.
Oh.
There's lot of weapon. There's a
While
lot
you were
of
talking,
food.
someone else enters the room. He is wearing robes and a hood cap. Around his neck is a big pot on a chain, and it sort of sloshes gently. He walks over to the group, and they sort of stop telling jokes when he gets near.
There is man with robe like this.
The Lord Duke commands that you make ready the imposter Duke. He is making moves against us, and the outsiders are still loose. Remember, do not kill them if you encounter them. We want them alive. Your remaining food will be an offering. They grumble a bit but obey, and they sort of get up and pick up their weapons and march off.
Did the roby man walk away too?
Yes.
Everyone walk away. Man with robe come and talk. Said the improper Duke.
Imposter?
Imposter Duke. Said that they not kill us if they see, and they will give their food. The fat men were not happy about giving food, right?
Giving food. What? To the town?
I need to
No,
start
I
teaching you
don't.
English.
I don't think to town. No.
Sorry.
No,
I
no.
need to start teaching you common.
Man with robe had
Symbol. A holy symbol.
From that gesture, breasts.
had like
was a
what you
woman?
call for cooking,
A pot.
A woman?
and I could hear sound of liquid.
Find it on in this arm.
Oh! Offering to Dragon God.
Offering to.
Okay, so did you ascertain which duke these people worked for?
Imposter Duke can only refer to Roman.
So they work for Roman?
No.
No, they for the other one.
Casper.
Well, if these guys are aligned with the dragon in any way, and so is Duke Casper, then whether Duke Roman has evil leanings or not, then we must side with him.
Yeah.
We get to kill dragon.
It's not that simple.
Oh.
You said this room was full of weapons? How many people are left in there?
No, they all walk away.
Oh, well, we should probably go in. I need to grab a staff or something from somewhere.
So, cursory examinations of this initial chamber.
Three.
Sweet.
4.
Sweet.
6. And here I was thinking 5.
So it's 5. That's super sweet. Okay, right. You find the stuff he's looking for. You also find like a shrine, and it has a dragon depiction. Is the only real way to put it. Flying worm, I suppose, but it's what Westerners consider a dragon, not the long kind that you're used to, but the more Western kind dragon. You are in fact going to find signed orders to intercept supply wagons and store them here.
Signed by...
The Baron.
Yep.
You are going to find 2 documents, both unsigned. One implicates the young Prince Roman in a plot to basically poison his father, then turn the Frostwatch troops with the help of the Templars, with the help of the soldier clerics of Pharos to the south and overthrow King Stephen. The second document implicates Casper in the same thing.
Yeah.
So I was wondering.
I find stuff for you.
Oh, thanks.
And look, is dragon thing.
Oh, that's a shrine.
It's dragon thing.
There are agate gems and offering, and a small sausage.
There are gems.
Slurspar agate, bright, shiny, fire-coloured gem. Okay,
God, no.
cool.
God damn it, Adrian! Every week it's like this with you! Damn it, Jim!
Cool. So you just take them off the plate and put them in your pouch, where they become safe and nestled. And as the plate becomes empty, a gong sounds.
Well, let's go.
Let me roll this d20 to see how many guards pour out of some entrance. 2 guards arrive.
That's at least manageable.
these level 17 warriors.
God damn it.
The guards arrive, see you taking these fungible gems, and say, "Here, what you doing?"
Nothing.
Right. Then you won't mind if we kill you a lot.
I don't see the connection between doing nothing and murdering someone.
Yeah, he's stolen the offerings from the altar of that.
Start casting colour spray.
Right, so that's his intentions. What are yours? I know mine.
God damn it. We're all on 9. Well,
I'm on 10.
yeah, I'm on like,
I'm on
12, yeah, but
They're on 6! Plus their weapon speed of 4, which is 10.
Which means
And
I go.
your dex is probably better than theirs.
So I go first?
Yeah.
so you still do get colour spray before them.
They start casting and they're like, "Oh no!
Okay.
He's... What are you even saying? That's stupid words."
Verblindeo of Melfung! Hitting one of them.
Erg! He's low level, so... Because you're level 2, right?
Yep.
He ain't.
He is out for 3 rounds.
Hey, he hits the... Lead guy hits the ground hard. Who else is on 10?
No one!
Second guy charges forward, raising his cruel axe. You're fucking kidding. Really? Fuck you. He misses the wizard.
Uh-huh.
Wait, your AC is... You don't have an AC.
No.
So all I had to do was roll 1 better and I could have clobbered you.
Yep.
Fuck. Oh well. Come on, guys. Waste them.
Your weapon speed's faster than mine, isn't it?
He's got a staff, so you're the same, but his
Yeah.
dexterity's better.
Then you go
Yeah, he's got a better reaction adjustment. So he goes... That's what that does, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, actually, your initiative is like 11. Because of your reaction adjustment. I think.
So remind me what I'm doing again. I am
D20 to attack. Yeah.
This time you're alright.
It is 9.
That's probably not gonna hit. Your Thaco's gonna be still 20 because you're level 1. And their AC is not 10. So no.
Fuck him up, Sephiroth.
Now let's see how a cheating cunt does it.
Yep.
14 on the die. Plus 3.
Oh, yeah, that does.
And then his stat goes 19.
Yeah. Oh.
16.
3, 6 damage.
Do you knock him down?
Touche. Oh, nothing to get out of.
Then he doesn't. It doesn't matter anyway because you did 6 damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay. I didn't even have to do a tech too.
Your hammer crushes his face in horribly. The impact of the thing drives him to the ground, and he has this sort of cake pan indentation in his face now.
Lee, try to kill that one with.
No.
Try to kill that one without damaging his armor.
I stab him in face.
With the staff or with your bone knife?
With my knife. Why
Okay.
not?
Remember, there is a 1 in 6 chance of that breaking every time you use it.
Yes.
They're D6, and I guess on the 1 it breaks.
3.
Doesn't break. Will not break. Will not break.
I stab
Yeah, okay,
him
so
in-
basically he's helpless. That's coup de grace, as far as I'm concerned. Your knife slides in and out easily. He gurgles and dies.
Let's take his tabard.
Yes, it could be handy. I'll just take the tabard off, the one who's the least damaged, and
I have a
put
question.
it over my own, actually. And wear it
So-
at the top.
The entrance here was like a rock face or something, right? Was that from outside the city or from inside the
It
city?
was inside the city.
Oh, okay. See, okay. How far away is that from any of the pitfalls in the city? Okay. Why don't we take these bodies and dump them out one of the pitfalls in the city?
I don't know if you have a map or not, but the city's basically built on 3 tors. So there's just drop.
That way they won't know.
City's also a really generous term for what this is.
That way they won't know where these guards, or what happened to these guards. They might assume they abandoned their posts.
We search their...
Yeah, see what they have on them.
Just get a bit of food.
Take all the documents.
Yes, it looks like
Probably also have some cash, actually.
looks like the Baron was going to play whichever side favoured him the most.
Yeah.
Still doesn't paint an absolute clear picture of who really poisoned
Hang on.
the Duke.
Instead of that, we could hide these bodies behind the crates. We're not going to be here for long enough that the smell will get the other guards to notice if they come into this room.
It is cold, so
So,
Take a long time to
longer to
decompose.
smell.
so on their bodies you can also find 30 Suna, 13 Gilders, and 19 Leg.
Oh my god.
It's been a while since they've had to do this.
3 different currencies. Interesting.
That's 30 Suna is a Serenian copper. Lex are Burmanian coppers.
How many legs?
19. And Gilders are Zircan silver.
How many of those?
13. And sorry, that's 3 Osuna, not 30 Suna.
Oh.
They're called Osuna. Really should have put a space in.
Wow, this is a bunch of money I've never seen before.
Those are Serenian.
Oh, are they?
Yes.
Actually, these are Burmanian.
These were split amongst the 2 different guys, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So one of them had the Serenian and one of them had the
Yes.
Romanian. You might have been hiring this cult. People from this cult might have come from all over.
So, because Saphira hit the other one in the face, both tabards were pretty undamaged, weren't they?
Sure.
Yeah, well, I said the most undamaged one I'll just put over the top of the existing one I've got.
Lee, put this on over your armor.
Okay.
I see what you've got planned. It's not long after you both have your tabards on that you hear like footsteps coming from the same passage these 2 guys came from.
Have we hidden the bodies?
Sure. Why not? I'll give you that. They're safely falling.
Is there somewhere I can hide?
There's
Like the-
crates and sacks everywhere, dude.
Right, you just play it off. I'll hide behind a crate.
Oh dear.
2 individuals in heavy plate armor come around the corner. From the design of the armor, you would say this would be Temple of Benadar issue armor.
But they've got the tabard over top with the
They have a
symbol.
tabard with an unfamiliar symbol on it.
Even if I rolled heraldry, or
I'll go ahead.
but I'm guessing it's one of those things that even
It's like very
I would
specific.
have no idea because
Yeah.
it's very new or specific to this region. 11.
Fail.
Yeah.
What it basically is it's a 2 moon-bladed axe surrounded by like one of those bristling arrow things they do where it's like that. And that is in crimson and silver.
It's not this, is it?
No.
Okay.
Well,
We
What caused the alarm?
I don't know, but look, the gems are gone from the altar.
This is why you should guard your sacred altars better. Unfortunately, your loss is your loss. Pharaoh's commands that loot is the property of the looter, and you are the lootee.
Don't worry, I'm sure we'll find who absconded with them. They can't have gotten far.
Yes, you cult men that are known for your tracking abilities couldn't even find one yellow man.
Look,
And one of you is one.
Look, he's wily, okay? It's not easy to find. He moves in the shadows. And then becomes them.
Yeah, well,
But I'll get him, I've got a bone to pick with that man.
your concerns are not our concerns. The sooner you are out from under this sacred temple, the better.
Of course, did not mean to bother you.
Very well. Oh, and close the door. You let the crap in.
That must be where they escaped.
You should chase after them. Yes, right. Now we should return to our prayers, yes. Yes, let us go. They'll return. You'll also notice the holy symbols were the same as the one on the tower. This is a holy symbol you have not seen before.
I have a theory.
So do I.
I wonder if it's the same one. Related to a prophecy. It's something that was already kind of starting to happen.
A god was split in two.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, are they gone?
Yeah, they
Yes.
they go away.
Good job, Saphira.
No,
I'm going to have to pray so hard tonight.
it's not good. I wanted to kill some more.
Were those Templars of Benedar?
I don't think you would have been quite so ready to tackle these guys.
Yeah,
I mean,
I kill
your,
everyone.
your general appraisal would have been that they are way better than.
They were Templars of...
Farah?
I was going to say...
Justice raised
used
from
to be
above.
Benedar. I think the next prophecy has come true.
A god was split in two.
They look like a cow beetle. Very.
Heavily armored?
I think now we have the messenger and the warlord, rather than them being the
The
same.
A frightening thought occurs to Adrian.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder which side the Stormlord fell on. You weren't around for that.
Well, it's still a temple of Benedar. Wait, is it? No. Whoa,
It's a
wait.
Saphira.
It was still a temple of Benedar when we left, and then it changed when we got back.
How often has a god split into multiple parts?
I've not heard of it. Though I am only a true expert on my own religion.
Said every Christian ever.
Most Christians I know are not experts on their own religion.
I know. Most
But it was-
experts on Christianity are atheists.
But it would tend to happen when a god represents multiple facets and those split away too much.
Certainly I understand that, but what is the general procedure? Do they attempt to quash one side of it, or do they accept the new religion.
It would depend on what the nature of the two orders are, I imagine.
I think we're going to need to find out what Farah is the god of, specifically.
It could be the messenger, but then it could also be the warrior.
It could be a very specific part of the warrior, though. One more aligned with brutality or conquering, specifically, rather than just battle.
If they have a Stormlord in charge of them instead of a Grand High Cleric, we'll know.
That might be a real mess once we get back to Santa Maris.
Certainly have a lot of interesting things to take back there.
Yeah. Right, do you want to keep progressing, or shall we go back to Roman for now?
I don't know if there's anything else we can find here that's... I still would like to know which Duke is the better one to side with.
While these guys are talking, I'm going to go find like a bow, and quiver and stuff. I'm assuming there's stuff like that around.
Yeah, guaranteed.
And I'm just going to sit there and eat some food. Because there's heaps of it.
Yeah.
We could certainly inform Roman about the food down here. If he could bring that to the people, that would... to the city, that would greatly change public favour in his opinion.
Do you think there's anything else we would find here? I think we don't want to risk getting caught, otherwise it'll all be for naught.
It's food you eat. Good.
I think we could find more specific information on what Farah is the god of.
Maybe food.
You'd have to go into the actual temple itself, not the underground
I
cultist.
see. We could walk into the front door and say that we are looking to show our devotion to Farah.
You could ask out of curiosity, it is a new god, I don't think they would mind you inquiring.
We could take food to give. They wanted to give food.
I don't think we could carry much of this out. How big are these crates? Are they big enough to hold like a Black Knight robot suit in one of them?
Yeah.
Okay. So, super members of the crate people. Okay.
Thank God you're here. We've been held prisoner in this storeroom.
Not like
The Hardy Boys were using us. So many of us are lie dead now. Also some tables. But fuck them, we've been at war with the table people.
I not mean we take all food. Just take like sack of food to give.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do that.
Okay, so you leave, and you go up to the front entrance.
Yep.
Well,
I'm not gonna go because I...
Oh no! If we're still down there, like, what do you think of that idea, Saphira?
Well, I don't see any harm in one of us just going in and inquiring about the new god.
Maybe not you though, since you wear a simple fitted tour around your neck.
Well, it's hidden away at the moment, but...
You could mill around down here and see if you can find anything else out, if more come down.
It's true, I am dressed to be able to move around here freely, hopefully.
Yeah.
As is Lee. If he doesn't want to just sit eating. Although you fit right in doing that, judging from what you were saying about those other fellows.
Food, good.
So I'll go up to the main temple.
Okay.
And you two...
I'm gonna look, he can just eat if he wants, and I'll just look around deeper in the
The temple
area.
doors have
I'll practice some
the
archery.
wolf head Benedict branded onto them. And and they open easily. Inside is dim and tranquil and peaceful.
I hate these places. Oh, well, let's go.
You enter.
Yep.
Cool. Your eyes adjust to the gloom.
Yeah.
You see, like a clerical figure down the far end, tending to the altar.
Approach him.
Okay.
Did you just assume, did you?
Get out.
Sir?
Hardly.
I was in the area and I was wondering where I could go to make an offering to Pharaoh.
To Pharaoh Dada. You come into a temple of Ben-Hadar.
Well, I didn't know.
You could make it here, though we do not have a shrine to her. Nor to Ben-Liber, before you ask.
Okay. Well,
These are new, and we are not sure if we wish to acknowledge the split.
it just seemed to be an offspring of Ben-Hadar, so I assumed the Temple of Ben-Hadar would be the best place to come to ask the question.
It is true that the children of the god of war and peace are new entities as such. More aspects, though it is still appropriate to give devotion to Ben-Hadar if that is what you are used to do.
Do you have any idea what the church intends to do about the split?
Of course, people are free to choose their own path. Not so much a split, for of course Ben-Hadar is still very much a real overseeing figure. But the greater forces of Pharos and Ben-Liber, of course, are still making themselves manifest. It has caused some problems to the south. Problems we do not wish to have here.
With the Stormlord?
In San Ramirez, there has been a difficult time with the emergence of these two new aspects.
Since they don't have any other local god authority than Ben-Hadar do. Sorry, I was lost in thought. So what aspect is the other?
The other.
Well, there's Ben-Hadar, and
Ben-Liber.
yeah.
A goddess of battle for liberation, resistance, freedom from oppression, armed struggle for same. Also, honest negotiation to avert war.
Thank you.
Of course.
Let's go, Lee. Head back down. Find Saphira. Unless shit happens to Saphira in the meantime.
Well, yeah, I was searching deeper into the see if there was anything else I could find in that cultist region.
Oh, good.
I
Neat.
thought I stayed down there with you.
You did.
Oh, yeah,
You
right,
eating-
yeah.
You were eating at the table,
Yeah.
basically.
And then I was practicing archery.
Yeah.
So, how quiet are you being?
I need to be quiet.
Blank.
I'm wearing the tabard.
Good point.
So
I'm just looking around as if I'm looking around for the gem thieves. And using that as an excuse to snoop around.
Yeah.
Okay. How well are you listening then?
Oh, like for a yell, I would try and listen to anything that I can overhear being said. Not well. 18 on the die, so...
That's unfortunate.
I might as well get perception check for looking at her as well, visual. That's better, 8.
Right on.
Just on.
Yeah, right on for my detect noise.
There's some in the distance.
That could just be.
Yeah. Visual was better, huh? Okay. You, one of the people you see coming and going is Falco.
Falco. Yeah. What are they doing?
They were just leaving
Okay.
into a passage.
Well,
Follow, well, might as well. I mean, at least it looks like the passage is for certain, was it elite cult members only or something like that?
elite cult members.
Well, you know,
VIP backstage.
the higher echelon of the cult.
Okay, so you're going to go in there as well. It appears to be a passage.
Okay. I'm assuming it goes somewhere though.
It sort of goes down an angle, twists a bit. And then eventually you come to sort of a grey mortared stone area. It's pretty dark. You might want to light a torch if you want to see.
Okay, sure. Have some torches. Might as well light on. I don't need to roll to light a torch, do I?
No. So you light a torch. Yeah, it's sort of a partially collapsed grey stone area.
Okay.
Mortared stone, like a built corridor.
And it keeps going, I assume, or does it?
Well, yeah.
And so do I.
Come to an intersection, there's like two of the ways are however blocked by fallen rubble, and so you go the other. And you see your quarry in the distance.
Yeah.
He is stopped outside of a reasonably well preserved wooden door, and he appears to be changing his clothing.
What's he changing into?
The stuff he was wearing when you met him first.
Oh, did he have like the tab into the?
Well, I was guessing he was wearing the cultist gear when I was following him,
Yeah.
and now he's changing into. Yeah.
I finish firing off my quiver arrows and I look around. Where you go?
Oh, Lee.
Ah. Hi.
Where did Saphira go?
What I just say?
I was just shooting arrow and he go.
So he changes, and then does he go through that door? I'm
Yeah.
guessing, which probably leads to the main keep or something like that.
Try it. Find out.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be great when I go out and he's just changed out of the dragon cultist stuff. What does he do with the dragon cultist stuff he changed out of?
He puts it in a sack,
Okay.
Is there a fake
where it
in
will
the sack?
flourish or expire depending on fate.
However, if it does lead to the keep, I can just abandon the dragon tabard. I've got the normal tabard underneath.
Go for it.
Yeah, I'll do that.
So open the door, and it leads to a sort of run-down partially collapsed sort of larger stone room. There's like torches and brackets though, so it's light enough.
And I can hear his footsteps going upstairs or something, I'm guessing?
Along.
Yeah. I'll wait until...
On the other side of another door.
Oh, okay. I'll wait until I sort of hear his footsteps just starting to fade, and then I'll go up.
So you come up against that other door. His footsteps haven't quite faded, but rather maybe stopped.
Okay.
On the other side you can hear like the crackling of a fire.
Okay, I'll put my ear up against it to see if I can actually hear if there's any conversation or anything like that. Three.
Yeah, you hear like... Oh, there's been no sign of them yet, Your Grace. Concerning they should have made their entry by now. There was an alarm, but when guards went to check it out, they were not there. That is unfortunate. We can't have them running around loose, not while we're so close.
So that other voice was...
Muffled.
So I couldn't, even with 3, I couldn't recognize
Thick door,
his-
very thick.
You could like crack.
But it wasn't a kid's voice.
No.
And he
Too
called
deep.
him the Duke.
No, he said Your Grace.
Your Grace, but that would be what would be the Duke would be.
That would be a correct term of address for a ducal personage, certainly.
But not for.
Or someone of a high
baron.
religious standing.
But not for a baron. No.
Not for a baron. No, you call a baron Your Grace. No.
No. I could just open the door just to see who it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could. You could fight them both.
Well, it would reveal something to me.
Yeah, do it.
Okay. Sure.
I mean, like, don't let me just goad you into doing stupid shit. But like,
no.
don't
It's,
think, if you
we
would
need
have to do
answers.
it. Yeah,
and
no,
this-
exactly.
We'll give some kind of answer.
Even if you have to run away.
Yeah. So open the door.
The library.
So you close the door and leave.
Yeah, but who do I see?
No one. There's a bookcase in the way. Whoever they were, they'd be round the corner of the bookcase
Okay.
in the fire region with the chairs.
Then I can't look peer through books, can I, to see, or do I have to actually?
You can try.
Oh, is it not like wood bagged?
No, it's.
I'll see if I can try and do that before I
Like,
reveal myself.
Okay. Move the books.
Oh yeah.
Digs.
Dicks, okay. Yep.
You move the books apart and you can see 2 people backed by the sort of light of the
Here
fire
we
talking
go.
to each other. One of them is very clearly Falco, and the other one can only be Roman. However, you are wearing armor,
Yeah.
and you are not quiet, and they do hear you.
Yeah. I thought they would just. I actually expected when I opened the door for them to just be standing there and just turn and see me anyway. So I mean, this is a bonus for me as far as I'm concerned.
Wait, someone's here. An unsubtle footstep and clanking of chain. Are you sure your word followed? Doesn't matter if I was followed the passage and it goes to one place. Yep, they'll advance on the bookcase to check it out.
try to back away slowly.
I'll try and back away, but they'll probably just hear.
They do. They accelerate.
I'll just stand my ground for now then.
Yeah, they come around the corner and see you. And Roman's like, well, your investigations have gone interestingly.
They have, haven't they?
Unfortunate. Can I get some intentions?
Superman punch! You're gonna get Superman punched! Roman does this and then runs at you.
That's the problem. It's like this guy's got a freaking like wall around him that I will not be able to break through because he's Roman. He's Roman.
Is he armed?
Unless he's already injured and I've got brawny strong man.
Should we try and find, or we wait here for him to come back?
I think waiting here's the best thing. The Saphira knows what he's doing. You won't get into too much trouble.
Oh God, what have I done? I'm an idiot. I know nothing.
It's Jeremy Clarkson.
Oh wait,
that's not gone well.
it's initiative.
That sounds like a Saphira getting Superman punched.
I practice more archery.
9. Yay, 9.
So what actually are your intentions? I missed it while we were having fun.
I'm basically just preparing to fight. Like, I'm just waiting to see what they do. So it's defensive at the moment, seeing what he's doing first.
And you're on a 9.
Yeah. So I probably don't have to add my weapons speed onto that because all I'm doing is...
So Falco rushes at you and he's drawing a dagger.
Yeah.
And he's going to attack. And his dagger will snap off on your armor.
Cool.
Kill him.
1! Wow.
And Roman just going to run up and attack you with a spear.
Oh, he has a spear, okay.
Oh, I see.
I get it.
Yeah.
By the way.
For reference, it's one of those sort of tri-bladed Mongolian short spears. They can fuck you up if they actually get in your hand. He is, wait, what's your AC stupid or good, isn't it?
Yes.
Please tell me I can hit you with it. What is your AC?
My AC's 3.
No, he misses.
Good. I'm going to kind of change my intention. I'm going to attack... Well, Roman's more dangerous now because he's got the spear, whereas the other guy's dagger snapped off, so I'm going to go for Roman. Probably not enough.
No. What's Roman wearing, by the way?
He's actually just in a shirt and...
Oh, okay.
Oh, but then I get my second.
So his AC is pretty much just his dex.
Maybe with that one?
What is it? I don't know.
14?
Yeah, that'll hit.
Sweet. 1 plus 4.
Do you knock him down, though?
I may knock him down.
1 plus 4.
1 plus 3.
No, 1 plus 3, so it's 4 total, sorry.
Yeah, he'll stagger sideways as your hammer connects with his regions. And do you want to keep the same initiatives, or do you want to...
No, I want to roll. Because I can't do much worse than my previous.
Intentions first.
Still attacking
Roman.
Roman, basically, yeah.
Did you crush his ribs?
That's
Did you cut him
better.
with blood?
It's minus your reaction adjustment if you have any to.
Yeah, that's why it's 6. Sorry, 5.
5. You go first.
Do you attack every round or every second round?
Every second round I get 2 attacks. No.
So it's weapon speed again before you go. So Roman is going to try and spear you. Because heaven forbid he do anything but a special move over and over. And botch. He botches.
Oh, well,
Roman
okay.
Reigns was the bad guy. What a surprise!
You know, but I was thinking he might twist that against us because, like, he knows we know that we all hate Roman, so he might have actually twisted him into the good guy. But
see, you're making the assumption that siding with the good guy is the right choice for winning your war.
It might. That's the thing. It might not be.
As opposed to siding with the evil guy who has a whole army at his disposal. Just saying.
Well, if he beats Roman bad enough, Roman might beg for mercy.
Oh, you know, this is probably catch-22 situation.
No, if he beats Roman bad enough, Roman will just show up again, no-selling everything at the Royal Rumble. Fuck you, Roman! I know he listens to these. He's a huge fan of you.
He's one of the 17
He has the little Saphiro pennant that says, I fuck everything. Oh wait, no, that might be a Roman Reigns pennant.
No, his one is I fuck up everything.
No, he's not Sin Cara.
But Sin Cara can speak Lucha Libre.
So could John
Cena.
Oh god, if you haven't seen those, they're magic. They're magic. Anyway,
Is there a second attack, or is the other guy recovering?
the other guy doesn't have a knife, and he unfortunately is unable to decide what he wants to do about this.
He's okay. So new round again?
Yep.
Same intent as before.
Okay, I have a different intent for everyone this time, so... Nice! Please tell me I get to go first on a 5.
You do get to go first.
Okay. So, Roman is going to withdraw 1 step, and then he's going to punch the ground.
Really?
And then he's going to cock his gauntlet like so.
Really?
He's going to slide it down, revealing some darts,
Oh.
and then push them forward so they're extended. See, there's a fucking reason to do it! When there's a reason to do it, it's not stupid!
Because I was about to say, that's fucking stupid. Yeah.
Why did he punch the ground?
Because he's an ass.
For dramatic.
I'm assuming it's loosening it.
That part's still stupid, but...
I sure hope he lives to the next turn.
Roman.
Yeah, because that took up his whole turn.
No.
Second guy's going to throw himself at you and with his fists.
Okay.
And they're about as effective against a fully armoured man as you can imagine they would be. I hit, but I'm not going to do any damage to you, am I?
Surprised yes, I'm like, ow!
Yeah.
So you just take your move action to move that 1 threatened step to Roman and then kill him, right?
I mean, I might kill him, who knows? I don't know
Because
how
you get to
many
attack him
hit points
twice.
No, that was last round.
That was last round.
No, that was the round before that. You missed the last round.
Good point.
It's true, yes, you're right. I just missed the last round. So yeah, I do get 2 this time. And that's definitely a hit.
Six.
6 damage.
Fuck you,
Is he knocked down?
Roman.
No, but
Because that'll make him even easier to hit.
No, he's immune to knockdown.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
I don't know that, so I wouldn't
Look,
do it
he
anyway.
got unhorsed by a wolf and still won.
Yeah.
So he's immune to knockdown.
I don't think so with 12.
Your Thaco's 19 though, isn't it? So that's effectively 13. Which means you hit.
Okay. So that's what I got to get to, basically. And another 6 damage. And if he can be knocked down, he would be, but he can't. So he isn't again.
Okay, so he's actually out of hit points.
Oh.
Fortunately, however, he does have a ring of no cell. When he is reduced to 0 hit points, he gets all of his hit points back. Once.
What?
Once.
Once, all of them. Holy shit! It's not even half of them. It's all of them.
You really want that ring if it hadn't just been burnt up.
Yeah, but you can recharge those things.
No, it's burnt
okay.
up. I mean, literally, you see,
Oh.
he falls over backwards onto the ground. You see the ring go like.
Oh,
And he
okay.
just sort of
It's not just one of those ones you
He
can...
just sort of gets up and smugs at you.
Okay. Does that take his turn,
and he says, I have powerful friends as well.
That's just my initiative.
Yeah, he doesn't get one. He spends his turn waking up.
Okay. But the other guy might go before me. Oh, he's just...
Blood pouring from my knuckles of uselessness. Wait a minute.
16 on the die.
I have to do it next turn because it's not his intention.
So 16 and then...
To hit Roman or the guy who's playing?
Roman, because...
Okay.
And that's full 4 on the die, so that is 7 damage.
Fuck me.
And he would have been knocked down again, because another 8, but he's
immune to
immune.
knockdown.
Of course he is. It's Roman.
It's Roman. intentions.
I didn't think he'd be immune to knockdown, but I thought he'd get to stand up as without taking penalty.
Oh, basically, so it's basically worthless anyway. That's probably what's happening. He's getting knocked down and just gets back up.
However you want to.
He's like one of those punching dolls that just goes, you know the ones?
Oh my god, Roman Reigns, like bop bag. I would buy one of those so hard.
You would be annoyed because you punch it down and then it'll pop up with a smug face just going like this.
No, but that makes you want to hit it more. Think of how much exercise I'd get.
That's true, actually. You'd be this thing. But your arms would be like Quagmire when he just
God, why doesn't that exist? There was a Hulk Hogan one.
Okay. So my initiative is 8 for the next round. Same intent.
Thank God. Okay, so he leaps forward and 17 hit you?
That should hit me, I would think.
Because your AC is...
I know that's what the normal guards needed to hit me, and if he's got any bonuses, then... Well, the Frost Walker guys needed to...
Yeah, but they had a Thacker.
Frostman.
Yeah, okay, well if you say so, then that will hit you. Now I get to do awesome fucking damage with his super man killer poison needle punch. 6.
That's a mage and a half! Don't say it like it's nothing, that's a mage and a half!
It is nothing!
No, it's something! It's something, I tell you!
Can I at least try and no-sell?
Let's ask Vince.
No, he goes down screaming like a girl.
Okay, so basically, because the needles are so thin, they get through the links on your...
Okay.
Oh wait, you're wearing scale now, so we would have
Yeah.
to get you in the neck or something above the gorget.
Or under the...
Yeah, and he gets you in a point,
Mm.
and that fucking hurts for 6 points.
Okay.
And now you attack him twice.
Yeah, I get to attack him twice. That doesn't mean I'll hit, but...
That's
I
one
think
off.
I'm just short. Yeah, I would be, because I can hit him on a 9 and only just, so...
So you missed out.
I missed out by 1, yeah.
Ah, you see, that's the... He's injured you and you...
No. It's less again, so...
So,
Roman's making his comeback.
so unarmed man is going to try and take your shield.
Okay, good luck with that.
It's a grapple. No.
Same intentions. Okay. I come pretty late though, so I'm guessing Roman's gonna go first.
I want a 10.
You're on 11.
I'm at 11, so I'm only one behind him.
Okay. Superman. 17 again.
Then he will hit me.
What am I doing? The poison will have one more big Sorry. Six again.
That's 3 mages of damage!
It's like he uses the same move over and over again.
Well, he used the spear and then he used the Superman punch.
For the exact same amount of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, got him.
D4's in front of the king.
Ah, yes, thank you.
Where do you think he go? He's been a long
6.
time.
I'm sure he'll be fine. Saphira knows what he's doing. He won't get into trouble. He'll come back here.
Have some food.
In a monologue, I am
Okay.
in so much trouble, I don't know what to do.
No. You,
Do 6 damage, in case you're wondering.
okay. And he pitches over backwards to the ground, and he lies still.
You want to give up now? Roll a charisma roll. 12. For the little...
Don't let him escape.
I will rather, but I will die for my Duke.
He's not the real Duke.
He's going to attack me. And which I get to do because it's still that turn. You just went last as well. Wait, I can hit you on a 1, right?
Don't you botch on a one?
He Sinkaras.
He slips over,
Yeah.
falls into the fireplace. Kill him, Severo.
No.
Put him out of his misery.
My intent is to give him one more chance to heal.
Okay.
Roll that. It's a 6.
He's inconsolable with grief. He keeps saying, "You don't know what you've done. You don't know what you've done. It was our only chance to get rid of that cursed king.
He poisoned
Now
your
we shall
Duke.
Now we shall be the soft iron between the hammer of the north and the anvil of the south."
Do we even need to make a charisma roll? He seems to have given up.
Pretty much. Well, you killed
Roman Reigns.
Roman.
He'll be back next week. Just strong man. Thank you, strong man.
You deserve it.
Achievement unlocked.
Cannot wait to see that. I really can't.
You should come get us.
Well, I was gonna why does the...
Oh, I suppose you're looting him?
No, I'm still talking to the...
Okay.
I'm just gonna say, why was he the only one that could save the North and Merlin?
Because you fool Duke Casper is too weak and stupid. He will listen to the king.
He just needs a good advisor.
And he has one.
He doesn't need an evil cult.
You don't understand. You are strong together. Now it's all lost.
It was evil. It would have brought nothing but evil and ruin to the country in the long run.
He's beside himself with grief.
Knock him out.
I'm just going to leave him to his...
No.
But I will check Roman. Like I check his body for...
Okay. Random. You find 4 jots, 17 pennies, 2 verin, 4 Essex, 13 talons.
Okay, I'll note those down when I listen to the recording. That's just coinage, basically.
You find one right-handed gauntlet that contains a trick set of poison needles. One large belt pouch containing a whetstone and 2 paper sheets and a pair of gloves.
Does the baby have anything written on them?
Blank. And also lying beside him is his tri-pointed spear.
$99.
Yeah, I'll take the gauntlet and the pouch and what's in it and the coins, but...
It's even quieter now.
Oh, really?
Embroidered shirt.
I'm going to go back down to where the others are. Well, or at least where I know where Lee is. I don't know you're back, but...
Zafiro arrives.
Oh, Severo, where are you?
I was killing Roman.
What? Why?
He was the one behind the evil cult planning to overthrow King Stephen in the south.
Where did you get that information from?
I overheard him talking about it.
And you just walked in?
I hate it when it comes down to that. It's just like, yeah, you hear the guilty confession. Fuck you.
Well, they kind of heard me when I was listening, and again, not subtle.
Oh, okay. Are you okay? Do you need any treatment or anything?
I may be poisoned.
You want some food?
Sure. I'll grab a chicken leg or turkey leg.
Can I fix you a sandwich?
I'm fine.
Where were you poisoned? Through the mouth or somewhere? Oh. Can I see if I can...
Seems to have run its course. He doesn't show any indication of toxicity.
Oh, no, you seem to be fine. It seemed to have been an instant acting
His
poison.
liver is still springy and soft.
I guess I'm still just too manly for poison such as that.
Shall we...
Maybe it's just because you won't give in. You won't give in. So you're victorious.
And you will defend.
You will defend.
Shall we head back to the library for now anyway? It's a good base of operations.
Yeah, I mean, his body's up there if you want to see it.
Was there a way to the library from here?
Yeah, this way.
Okay.
The way I went.
We go to the library.